You're welcome. This is me, that's fellow Jimo, the team leader of Plan B Express. In my previous video, if you search for it on my YouTube channel, just search for Felix Medaise, and then you are finding the video about uh, the need to equip your Plan B, right? I think the video was talking much about your Plan B when your Plan A is still active, something like that, right? The video was talking about, let me check the video, go to our channel. The video was talking about, okay, build your plan B while your plan A is still active. Build your plan B while your plan A is still active. So there's a need for you to fund your plan B while your plan A is still active. But today, I'm going to show you create a career in global financial market with trading. Create a career in global financial market with trading. So that is, so career is, trading is a career, okay? So I say create a career in global financial market with trading. So that's to say you trade, not an institutional trader. You can grow to that extent, but first build a career. First, we talk about investing, the previous video, right? So that is, you are still working. You have a career, you have a job, you're working somewhere and all of that. It's not possible that all of us become an entrepreneur. No, don't get it twisted. Every one of us will not become an entrepreneur, but every one of us must have an investment. Okay, so it's on that note, you're working, a career person, and all of that. You probably may not say or may say you do not have time to do trading because trading is a career on its own. But investing is not a career, right? It's not a calling. It's a must done thing. Okay, so you have to find a way to create what you can fall back to when the chips may be down. So investing is diversification to build up a backup. So investing is for everybody, but trading is not for everybody. But in trading too, you have two partitions. There's a full-time career trader and there's side hustle traders. Okay, so there are two different group of people. A career trader will settle down on it, build his skill to become professional in trading. So they are career traders, so they have to put all what it takes, all right, to trade and be profitable. So because there's difference between being to make profit in trading and to become a profitable trader. And the whole goal of trading is to be profitable, not just to make profit. So if you have this dimension of understanding that is it not just to make profit, then you will do it wrongly. Trading is about being profitable, and to be profitable, it takes a long time, and it's a process. So maybe you have not heard this before. If anyone just make so amount yesterday, that's not trading. Trading is to stay profitable. Let me show you one thing. Like I have an account I was building in my Forex trading, and today I've made $444, right? If you're a career trader, it's not money. But if you're a part-time trader, side hustle, it's money. And then don't get it twisted. There are categories of even career trader where you see start with little fund, you don't have enough money and all of that. And thank God for today in Forex, you have what we call Profem, challenge account, right? You can take challenge account and build it and becomes your own live account and you are trading there. So for a career trader, a full-time career trader, $404 or $444 in a day is not money. It's not profit. Yeah. So they can do more than that. So you can imagine somebody who is trading a kind of fund manager who is trading with millions of dollars, trading with like $10 million, $100 million. Although this set of people will not trade like, day traders, as it were, because they are hedge fund managers. They don't trade anyhow. They are swing traders. The perfect and the best trading type you can talk about is Swing trader. So swing trading is the best solution to, when you want to trade and to stay profitable, right? So sometimes people say, oh, it's difficult, you not find trade on time. No, swing trader avoid noise. But it's strategic though. Now, so other people are scalpers. Okay, for scalpers, making $400 in a day and you are trading maybe with 5,000 or 10,000 or $20,000, it's not a bad deal. Okay, if you are trading with 20,000 or 25,000 or $30,000 and you make $400, it's almost, if I'm not mistaken, 1 point something percent for that day. So, but that's not it. Can you repeat the wheel again? Or do you make $400 in a day and another day you lose $800, $1,000? That's not profitable trading. Okay, so now we have categories. So the dimension I'm taking us is, we've talked about investing is for everybody. And I mentioned about investing in real estate, investing in money market, stock, and different stock we even talked about yesterday. And I told us some stocks I gave out to people to trade, to buy and all of that. We saw a lot of stocks that we talked about for people to trade, for instance. Okay. Stock. So let me see, look, maybe this press code will still be up or it must have come down because, okay. So we talk about local stock, international stock, and different stocks that I told you. Jesus Christ. Presco 784 naira per share. Jesus Christ. As at yesterday, or when I was doing this video, the other video, this stock was 750. On Sunday, I can't remember the dates previous because I don't know where you'll be watching this video. Let me check. I'm doing this recording on the 13th of February. So on the 13th of February, so Sunday should be so this video is done on the 13th of February, 2025. All right, Sunday should be on the 9th. On the 9th of February 2025, this same stock was at 700. Yesterday, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Okay, 3 days ago, on Tuesday, the 11th of February 2025, the stock was 750. Additional 34 naira had climbed it. So that means even when I was talking that this stock want to hit 1,000 naira, I think it's getting there. Now, another stock I talked about was Fidelity, and I said we bought it, and I say if people want to sell, they could sell to take profit and buy back again, and depending, because we have stock speculators and all that. I talk about Itana. So these are Nigerian stock, local stock, okay? So was 48 naira that day, and so 47 naira right now. We talk about Jitco. So tab 16. We'll talk about Transcorp. Funny enough, I give all of this thing out in most of my training, free. I don't charge anyone. 16 naira. I think it went to about how much? 16 naira for Transcorp. This is not funny. We talked about Lasaco. It's an insurance company. Yeah, so we'll talk about Lafarge. Lafarge. I think that is WAPCO. All right. These are local stocks. Come on. 76 naira per share. Right. We talked about so many stock. And then I talked, okay, let me do Nvidia because I don't know why this was the end Nvidia. All right. Something was this one. Oh. I don't know why this was cracking down eventually later to 120 something naira dollars, came to 110. I was asking some people to buy, all right, this stock. We bought it many last 2023, all right? I've forgotten at what price that time and all of that. Okay. So now, today I'm talking about trading. I'm just showing you some of those dimensions and what is happening. So trading, you can be a full-time career. So I'm telling you how to build a career in trading. That's global financial market. Now we have different segment. I trade, uncover, teach. So we have the future trading in crypto, right? Which I use this platform. I'm going to drop this link on our group. It's already on our group. I use this platform called CoinW to trade not only just spot, but futures. And so now this CoinW, why am I using it? Because there's a lot of good support system from the company. And of course, the instrument they trade are not, funny tokens. They trade real genuine tokens and all of that. I'm not sure they list Toshi here because I saw it pumping the other time. Let me see. I'm not sure. Okay. There was a token I wanted to check. Okay, so now, assuming I want to trade, but of course, I should have money to trade. So in future, we do what we call short or long, as it were. So I'm not here to show you all of those, just to tell you, building a career in trading with global financial market. So now, why I love this guy here, this platform, I can use what we call cross split. That is just like even on Bybit. What does it mean by cross split? Cross should be person who understand what he's doing. Especially those of us who you don't use high leverage. We use like 3x, 5x, maximum 10x. But people are doing 20x, 50x, you should use isolated. So that you're saying, if I use isolated, you are saying this amount of money I'm slotting into the trade is the only money. If the market cut me off, no problem. I can afford to lose that amount of money. And so then leverage. I always tell people when you are beginning to trade future, the maximum you should use is 3x. Now, I may not be able to explain what all of those things are. So I may not be able to explain what all of those things are. All right. So, but the leverage is that ability to borrow more. But the more you borrow, the more you are prone to risk too. So for instance, if I put 3x now, and I say the cost of money I want to trade with is $50 as cost, then I'm saying multiply this $50 by 3, which is 150. So make my money to be 150, but my money is actually $50, but make me to have up to 150. And so that I would trade with 150 instead of $50. Now, but the thing is this. So when the trades start happening, when I've done, so let's say the market moved by 2%, it will be 2% multiplied by 5 or 3. So 2% multiplied by 3 will be 6%. That means while others have done 2% on their own $50, I will do 2% on 150. Or in another way around, I will do 6% on 50. While others are doing 2% on 50, I will do 6% on 50. Now, this is it. If the market is going against us and it's not on leverage, when others lose 2%, I will lose 6% of my $50. That is 2% on 150. So when I can have issues, those other people wouldn't have issues. So that's for futures. So we trade that. Another trade you can do is spot. Okay? Another trade you can do is what? Spot trading. So you can trade spot instead of futures. So that means in spot, what to do practically is to buy low and sell high. All right? Is to buy low and do what? And sell high. So you are saying, hey, please, I don't have energy to borrow from anybody, but there's a platform too that we even trade spot in leverage. Okay? So this is Bitcoin, for instance. So now, if in future now, what is the advantage of futures and disadvantage of futures to spot here? Now, this is Bitcoin, right? So here is Bitcoin. Now, in future, I can do what they call short. That is, anywhere market goes to, it's just for me to understand where is it going. Then I will have short the market, let's say here. Short the market from here to where it is now. This is about 1.8%. And if I use like 10x, that will be 10 times 1.8. That's 18%. So 18% on my $100. I will have done it if it's $100 is my cost, or $200. So I will have done, so if I put in $200, 18% is what I would do, even when the market was going down. But for you, who you are doing spot, when the market is coming down, you can't do anything. You only wait. And that means you that you are doing spot, it may be now that you are buying, which ordinarily I still expect this market to come down to about $94,000 or so. But this is just like a pullback for Bitcoin anyway. So that's what we mean by trading spot or futures and all of that. So the advantage of future is that I can always trade at any time. Either the market is going up or it's coming down, I can trade. All right. Disadvantage is that it's easy for my money to be wiped out, especially if I don't do proper risk management and understand what I'm doing per time. So that's for futures. Spots, I can only reduce in my dollar value. I buy the coin, but of course, you can buy a wrong coin that will pull. And once the coin will pull, of course, you have nothing. But if it has not a pull, if it just drop in price, you only wait for the market to recover and you're fine. So this is crypto. Then the other segment we trade in crypto is trading of memecoin. So memecoin, low gem coins, and all of that. Okay, so in future we trade Banua and then robotic, and that's why we use trading bot. All right. Then low gem trading both on decentralized exchange and at the same time using softwares or what we call robots. Okay, so we use softwares or call robots. So I use Telegram, a bot called Trojan on Telegram, and so the link is available on the group that you can use to buy and sell different meme coin. Now, this is the most riskiest part of crypto trading. Okay, this is the most riskiest part of crypto trading. You need to have the understanding because most of the coins listed here have nothing to offer. It's just a narrative and hype. And so when you are trading here, you have to be very careful. So that note, we use different platforms like DEX Screener, all right? DEX Screener to research for coins we want to buy or sell, right? So DEX Screener is an example of platform then. So we have different tools. Now, remember, I'm talking of you want to trade as a career person, right? You want to trade as a career person. So you have to be equipped with the right knowledge. But now, then even when you want to trade as a side hustle, part-time person, the only thing is that you need basic knowledge, just basic orientation. And what exactly do you need the orientation? A part of the thing I'll just show to us. Of course, you need basic orientation on how to identify a platform that you can use to trade. And of course, you need basic orientation on how to navigate those platforms. And of course, detailed information that are needed for you to be profitable. They are very important. So in that crypto, Forex, synthetics, stocks, all of them, you need some of those platforms that will direct you. And now once you get that, you can leverage on what we call community trading, where you subscribe for Signal. Now listen, One of the problem people have when they say, I need signal, let people just be giving me signal, I'll be trading. No. Signal is good for people who understand basics. Signal will kill the people who don't want to even understand basics. Let me tell you why. You copy and paste, even when the time is already passed. And then that fast, you are going to waste your money. Okay? So I've told you about the coin W. They have different platforms I use for low gem, meme coin trading, and all the like. Now we go to looking at, trading, buy some coin. You hear us that a coin pump how many 1,000%. Just imagine this now, for instance. Look at this now. This coin, let me just go by age. Now, so imagine this coin now has done 33,000% in, let's see how many. This coin was listed in just an hour ago. You see, Pongo. And in 24 hours, it has done 33,000%. And the capitalization is about 6.4 million, right? And it was listed just an hour ago plus. Yeah. So this coin, okay, it can rock pool within a seconds. I think it has even rock pool. And so if you are not guided, you can jump into it and then carry the bag. Can you see now? Of course, in the first place, for people who know what they are doing, will not buy such coin. Okay? So this is low gem, meme coin, and all of that. But this is how we still look for information, so opportunity on the low gem, and then still make money. But these are partitions. So what I do in my business are partitions, all right? I partition my trade. Look at it. Zov AI. Zov AI. Which one is Zov AI? So let me just pick this. So I partition my trading activities, okay? So that sometime, okay, these people don't even know what to use again. Is that the Zova? I click. Maybe I click another thing entirely. Okay. So there's this one. Come up. So now, so you must be careful. Some of them, they have nothing to offer, so just hype, noise, and people are jumping into it. And if you don't know what you're supposed to do, you're going into some of those coins and waste your money. Okay, this one was listed how many minutes ago? 27 minutes ago, right? There's a style we use in checking this, and I'm sure it may be on BNB, yeah, because I'm seeing pancake swap. So let me open the chart more. So crypto is sweet. The easiest place to make money is in crypto, and the fastest place to lose money is in crypto. Okay, so look at it. Now there's a style we use in trading this. This is like, okay, 1, 2. So if I find an entry here, breaking this, start the third wave, yeah, I probably want to say I want to exit. So they just create some kind of funny thing. If you go to maybe you go to their Twitter handle or Telegram channel, if they do, okay, they have Twitter, they don't have a website. Then if you go there, you're going to see what they will be doing, hyping and all of that. You buy. Then, so in 24 hours, I've done 314%. Okay, see, I told you that if I'm doing my normal thing, I will abort and then, but I can't buy now because I'm just doing training information and all of that. Okay, so that's about low gems and all of that. So now let's go to other things. So trading, we say professional. So building a career. So building a career is one of the fantastic things in the trading financial market. So now we now have the aspect of forex trading. Now, in forex trading, everything is still trading, but they have different names and concept or pattern to trade. Now, I'm just going to around. So in forex trading is similar to trading of like, we call another one synthetic trading. Now, there are two things you will see here. Number one, you see something called MDC AKASHX. Now, if you are following me or you are, maybe you are live or you are watching this video, what you want to do, I want to come into Forex trading. Maybe you don't know much about Forex, or you have an average information or knowledge, or you don't know anything, or you know so much. You need AKASHX. Now, let me tell you why. Now, one of the major problems in Forex trading is funding. The more good fund you have access to, but of course, primarily, you need to have the right knowledge, the right skill. And what I mean by right skill is not this overrated kind of knowledge. Oh, I just want to know, teaching me this. No. I want to know ICT concept. I want to know SMC. Yeah, fine. They are good, right? But you just need to know yourself first. And that's why I want to talk about trading. Trading is about first, self, second, money, third, market. So you need to know yourself, study yourself, understand yourself, build yourself, and then know how to handle your money. These are the two things you have power over. So managing yourself and managing your money is the first paramount thing in trading, either crypto, Forex, and all of that, but Forex especially. But the third thing is the market. Now, to understand how the market works, to understand the behavior of the market, you cannot control the market, okay? So you need AKASHX. Now, when you register on AKASHX, the lovely thing about AKASHX is that when you register on AKASHX, you are going to have access to number one thing that's a major headache, training. You are going to have access to training. You get me right? You are going to have access to training. And once you have access to training, then you will have access to funding. So, of course, there's a requirement for you, depending on which package probably you want to pick on AKASHX through MDC, that monthly subscription or yearly. But so what I always recommend for people is to do yearly. Number one is save you from the stress of repeating $149 every month. And again, it opens you an opportunity to have big fund. So because if you subscribe for monthly, you have access to $10,000 funding called challenge account. But the good thing is that you will learn on the platform. They'll give you access to what they call tap to trade. They give you access to trade alert and so many support things that will make you successful in your trade. And so I think this is amazing. And so to register on this, a link is on our group. When you register, you probably want to come down to where you see something like shop. Or see, this is my account, right? So you see something like shop. So trading is fantastic. It's amazing. It's more soft, fantastic now than before. You heard me right. Yes. Trading is a lot easier, fantastic, because you have access to a lot of information tools that are more simplified right now than before. Yeah, people struggle in trading before, but right now, you are not going to struggle. Trust me. But the only challenge that will make you struggle if you are not obedient. Okay? So if you are not obedient, it's going to be a problem because things, those cosmetics and all that. Say, what do you have to do? This MDC is a shopping platform. Okay, so when you register as a customer, you can shop anything. You can buy things, clothing, all manner. Look at it. You can buy what it is, so bundle, pet care, hair care, skin care, fragrance, whatever, wellness industry, house-made things, right? Right. So if I click now, fire prevention, weight management, right? Energy, get head. Okay, so personal care, makeup, all of those things. All right, trips and experiences, automotive, and all of that. So, but what you are looking for, what we look for is not this. What we look for is called financial. All right. So what we are looking for is financial education, and that is here. So financial education is what we are looking for. So where you can subscribe to what we call AKASHX. Now, I'm just showing you all of this because this is for trading and for traders, so you need this. If you click on AKASHX now, for instance, if I click on it, you want to shop for it and buy
AKASHX package. And you can see monthly, $149. Well, what do I have access to? Trading academies, live sessions, building trading tools, live trade alert, trading scanners, tap to trade, 10,000 trading challenge fund. It's free for you once you do one. And funny enough, even one monthly expire, you still have the access to the account to trade. I think that's lovely, right? So now, if you want to do yearly, it's now permanent. So instead of monthly, I think the best I recommend for anyone is yearly. It's now permanent. They have changed it now to $999. Yes, you heard me right. $999. You have access to the same thing, but for 1 year, and you have access to 200,000 funding. Yes, you heard me right. 200,000 funding. Excuse me, please. 200,000 funding. And then, so you want to know how to do about it, you can inbox me on my WhatsApp number, +234 470 +234 90 470 44 and 998. Take the number again. Only WhatsApp, +234 90 470 44 998 is the number you WhatsApp me. I'll put you how to go about this. Now, lovely thing, I give additional support to anyone who subscribe, because what we do while you are running your challenge account, we equally register on a broker called AKASHX. This is another lovely area that I've told everyone to maximize. Why do I tell everybody to maximize on AKASHX? Is that on AKASHX is a broker, so you only fund with your life money, right? And I'm giving support to a lot of people, but there's so much thing that AKASHX have. They have what they call PAM, they have what they call copy trading. So for my community, I'm trying to work out certain modality, right? I'm trying to work out certain modality whereby everybody in my community can copy my trade. This is a very fantastic solution. Yes, you heard me right. But of course, there are arrangements about that. So we're going to be doing a whole lot of things around that. You can copy the trade. You can PAM. So our explanation about this will be given to you. There's so much things. I mean, so much things. And funny enough, you can deposit as low as $12. And then you see the spread, MT4, MT5, and all the like. You heard me right. Massive platform. So if you are watching me live, you're trading Forex, let's collaborate and work out certain things to make a lot of money and to help a lot of people who are struggling. So on trading Forex, and so how do we go? Now on the AKASHX, one thing I love on the AKASHX2, what they make use of is called Trade Locker. As the beta trading platform they use, it's called Trade Locker. Wow. So this guy wants to get out of this. If you look at this account now, it's account connected to AKASHX. I say I'm not trading on this account again today. Oh, this guy broke this eventually. I expect a kind of this. Now, $444 already made on this account today. I don't trade it every time. I don't have time like that. But when I want to trade it, I only trade this instrument down to this point and I close the trade. You can see where I entered from. You can see where I stopped from to just two positions with small lot size. And I was giving $440 something. Now I'm done for today on this account. So I have other account too that are on, right? So for Forex, for synthetics. Now this is the summary I want to give to you. How do I trade? Of course, you need broker or exchange. In the case of crypto, I told you about CoinW. And then in the case of Forex, you need a broker. In the case of stock, you need a broker. I think I showed an example of brokers. And of course, those links will be available on our group. Okay? So you need a Forex. Okay, this guy is still within the range. This is a golden range. Okay, golden zone. So you need a broker or an exchange, wallet, and all of that. Now, how do we now trade? Then you need additional tool to analyze the market. Because markets are being checkmate to take decision on based on fundamental variables, technical variables, and of course, sentimental variables. So all of these, at least you needed certain information, even if signal is going to be given to you. On that note, if you are watching me, first you need on the fundamental variables, especially you are trading Forex, is a platform called Forex Factory. You heard me right? You are not paying for this platform is a place where detailed information are available about the economy of the world, especially the American economy and all of that. And so there are fundamental informations that we always go through to see as an update or economic news. Like yesterday, we have the one they call CPI. I'm not going to go detail what is CPI. Today, we are waiting for a news, which is today is 13. We're waiting for a news called unemployment claim. The last time, it was 217,000. Okay. Now, we're looking at 219,000. So we are forecasting that this time around will be 217. Now, the challenge is this. If I click this, look at what they are telling you here. Very simple, right? They said actual less than forecast is good for the currency. What are they saying? Unemployment, the rate of unemployment in America. That what we are having now, the statistics show, the previous statistics shows over 219,000 unemployment. Now, people who are unemployed, who are jobless. Now, that we expect it to reduce this time around and up to at least 217,000. If the news come out, and it now happened that instead of 217, the news come out to be 215,000, which I'm suspecting, or 214,000. If you come out to 215,000, they are telling you that unemployment rate has reduced than before. That means economies will be boosted more than before. That's the implication. Now, if it come out as 218,000 or 219, more than what was forecasted, that's negative. Like, oh, man, then what will happen? The implication happen on the strength of dollar. So that means you need what we call currency strength index or converter or inverter or meter. Now, you can look at the strength of some major currencies now, starting from US dollar. US dollar is down. SND is down. Japanese yen is picking up. It was flat 2-3 days. GBP is going down. Euro is going down. CHF, as in France, is up. Now, if you look at it now, if I want to trade CHF USD or USD CHF, whichever combination, I think it's CHF USD. So if you look at AUD JPY, now this will be going down. AUD CHF, this will be going down. CHF USD or USD CHF, come on, this will be going up. Now, how do I get it? These are fundamental and sentimental things you have just done. So on that note, I want to trade. In a day, when I want to trade, I want to check the fundamental information first. Okay, what time is the news coming? Now, the news for the unemployment is coming by 2:30 p.m. Nigeria local time. Now, and again, when I'm trading Forex, I want to trade at good season. We have what they call ASEAN session, which is we have Asia session, right? We have London session. We have New York session. Now, in Nigeria local time, London session is by 7 a.m. now because of time zone, while New York session is by 12 noon. As I'm talking right now, New York session is starting. Then Asia session come earlier than that. Now, most 2 season people like to trade, professional trader trade, are London and New York, because London and New York too overlap. Right now, London session has not closed and New York is opening. There will be presence of volume. Volume comes from participant trading. And so you don't want to trade when the whole volume is lagging. That's when you now need the trading view. What do I call it? You now need what? Trading view. So I'm going to go to my trading view. Now, trading view is a platform where you do what we call technical analysis. What do you do with technical analysis? That's the place for data view. All right? You want to see data representation of the behavior of traders or participants in the market. So trading view is there for you to analyze those things, but you now need to have basic understanding of how that analysis actually works. Now, I'm just showing you now. I'm just going to pick an example instrument. Okay, so I'm not going to go to those details. How do we plot all of those things? That's where you need basic knowledge. Okay, those knowledge can be gotten. You can go on YouTube, search on how to do technical analysis. You can go to YouTube and just type how to use trading view. All of those information, they are freely available. You can ask ChatGPT, you can ask any AI agent now, they will put you through and all of that. So it's not like before. Things are more flexible, sophisticated than before. It was before it would be so terrible struggle for you to find some vital information. But right now, it's freely available. Are you getting what I'm saying? So we're going to go to Trading View. So let's go to Trading View. What's going on? So we're going to Trading View. This is wasting our time. I think the system is slow, is over jam-packed. Because I want to open it and show you. So to trade, how do you go about trading? We've talked about before, check the fundamental basics and sentimental, all of those things. And I want to know the instrument I actually want to trade and stuff like that. So what you want to do now is to do data analysis and algorithm, okay? So that you want to look at which direction, where was the market coming from, right? So you look at the past and present and forecast what you envisage to happen next, okay? So that's where you need Trading View. So I don't know why this guy is wasting time. Maybe you don't want us to treat further. Okay. So Trading View is very, very simple to use, but of course, you just need basic mentorship, right? Training and information. And I've told you, you can go on YouTube, you can go anywhere to search for those things. But if you want to get it better, you want to need a mentor or a trainer who will put you through. But you should be ready to follow simple instructions, okay? Yeah, this is coming up, and I don't know. I just want to show you. So this is Trading View, and then you use it to analyze market data, and then so that you make your decision and forecast, and that's how we trade. Oh my word. Okay. So Trading View is refusing to answer us. So I can go to, so another place we trade what we call volatility index. Oh, this guy is already getting out of my hand. We trade what we call volatility index. So it's just like Forex. The difference between this and Forex is that you don't need fundamentals here. All those news is happening. So what you need is technical. And of course, it's still like Trading View. So what you need is, so this is called synthetic. When you say synthetic, it's like say rubber. It's that's simulation. It's a simulated environment, okay? When it has to do with this. This is a simulated environment. So, but you still do normal trade, okay? So I'm still going to show us all of those things, charting and all of that. So now what we do most time when I want to trade in a day is to, first of all, I go to what we call daily chart. Now look at, these are candlesticks. What is candlestick? What do they represent? They represent the struggle between the bid and the ask. That is, who is buying and who is selling. So there's a drag. If you look at the way this candle, this is all this red candle, green, forget about the color anyway. But when they open and when they close is what they find that they were bearish or bullish. So it's not about the red. I can change the color to any color I like. Okay, so if you are carried away by the red, you may miss it. Or you want to look at the what we call open, close, high, and low. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So if you look at this candle now, let me zoom it. Here, look at this one. You see this up here? This tiny something. This, I hope you guys can see it more bolder. Okay. Now, this is the present day candle. But if you look at this one yesterday, previous day, this is the previous day candle. You ask me, how do you know? Because I put the chart on daily, which is 24 hours. Now, this candle was the whole activities that happened in the market yesterday, the drag between the buyer and the seller. Now, what happened yesterday is that the market actually opened and closed negative. How do you know? Because the market, the previous day on was here. So there is what we call high. That's the highest the market went to that day. And there's what we call low. which is this week of this candle now. So since we have a high and we have a low, so then we have the open. That means this market opened from top yesterday and close to the bottom. So if you open from the top and close to the bottom, that was bearish. But if you open from the bottom and close on the top, that is bullish. And at the same time, it can open from the bottom and then close minus almost to the same place. That is, it become like confused. Okay. So this will happen yesterday. Most time when we want to trade, what I do simply, I want to look at the day. This is today candle now. When I come early, when the market just open, I know that this guy is bullish for the day. Oh, fellas, how do you know? The day has not closed, but when it first opened, what he did was what we call sweep of liquidity. Now, how do you know, Felix? You are just lying. No, I'm not lying. Let me show you. If I put this line here, this was the close of yesterday market. Because the candle is already showing you that, right? Very fine. Then the low of yesterday is the weak of that. That is this stick. You know, the body is different from the, so because the candle have 4 components. It has open and close. It has the high and the low. But of course, you cannot say what make up the open and close is the body. Why? What make the high and low is the weak. Okay. Now you see the way I mark this. This market is bullish. Oh, fellas, why? The market opened from here yesterday and closed here. Now, most time, what I do when I come in a day, I want to mark the low and the high of the candle for the yesterday. That's previous day. And of course, I'm interested in knowing where the market closed. And now this one opened here today and first went down. This is what confused most of you when you are trading. Because the market opened and first went down, I say, oh my God, oh. No. The market went down, meaning I want to sweep anything that people place order and put stop loss. And then the next thing, the market now start going up. So if I come early when the market just opened, I'm going to be bullish. Haven't seen 1 hour now in 24 hours daily. Now, my target will be range to trade from here to this high. You may pass it, but for that day, if you are a day trader, that should be my target. Now, I'm going to go to 4 hours sometime to see the trend properly. That is, what do we mean by trend? Trend means a low, a high, a low, a high. So that is a market creates what we call lower, higher high, higher low, and all of that. Now, but you can now see if I go to 4 hours, what has happened is that the market is at the bottom of the whole thing. So for me to find entry, it's not the 4 hours, not the 1 hour. Especially you are a day trader. For me to find entry is not 1 hour, it's not 4 hours. For me to find entry is maybe 15 minutes, 5 minutes, or even 1 minute. That is to say, if I was to trade this thing today, I would have made a lot of money. Yeah, you heard me right. Because when the market opened, it first went down. Now, going to 1 hour is forming a kind of structure now for me. But I will go further to 15 minutes. All right? 15 minutes will show me a structure. However, even these have shown me a structure. That is a downtrend. But why am I crazy that I want to buy? Because the downtrend was now ending. Are you getting it now? The downtrend was now ending. Yes, you can't rule out the fact that when you saw the structure here, now what we mean by trend is the structure is formed. That's market structure is formed. When a structure is formed, is what gives birth to, right? Is what gives birth to a high and a low. Look at only yesterday. This is the high, right? Let's say here of yesterday, and another, this is a low. This is a high. All right. So look at it. And this is what? Another low, another high, another low, another high, till we have this today. Now, this one I've created down here. What you are now looking at, will you still continue the journey? If you had done that again, that means this thing will have continued the journey. Because this one, what will have happened is that This is yesterday. As the market opened today, it will have gone up here and come down again and go, then coming down. So in 15 minutes, I will have seen, oh, this market is now changing. But better still, 5 minutes as a day trader. As a day trader, if you're a swing trader, you don't need all of this. Or position trader. In 1 hour, you have find your entry. Even in 4 hours, you have find your entry. Now, if you look at it as a day trader, what has happened here? If I open the 5 minute, look at it. The market came down. What it did here is called pattern. This is a W pattern. A W pattern is double bottom. And what that W pattern represents is what we call a reversal pattern. Let's take it this way. What do I call it? A reversal pattern. A reversal pattern means the market first make attempt, it came down and make attempt to go up. It couldn't go, it went down again and later came back. So you now look at this point, they call neckline. You want the market to break above this. But after breaking above this, you want it to come down before you buy. That means your entry will have been here. But for sniper entry trader, they know what to do to have entered even at this point. And I'll show you. Now, so the entry should have been here. Now, and your stop loss will be below here if you're a conservative trader because you know the allowance the market will have done. Now, your first take profit, you look at your left. This is the median swing high. That's where will be your next take profit. The next one, and then the next one, you'll be targeting the another high here, and of course, the high of yesterday, right? That's what you do as a day trader. Now, if you go to 1 minute, you will see this thing more clearer, or you will have find an entry as a sniper entry traders. But you know you have marked all of this. Now let's go back. Fantastic. Now, so see what has happened here. This is 1 minute. It's not because you want to trade on 1 minute. Even on 1 minute, it's still like we have a double top, a double bottom. Look at the low here. Look at the low that created this low. The market went there and reject. You are not yet convinced. It came down and created like a double bottom. Then this time around, it broke it. This is the neckline. It broke it. This is what SMC people call market structure shift or change of break of structure. And then the pullback is your entry. And then let's look at the pullback. This is the pullback and then rally. Most time people want to like when it break, but because you are a sniper entry trader, this is here, and then these are double bottom, and they took out the high and then came down. This is your entry. So you are entering from anywhere here, and now that means look at this. We show, but you know, funniest thing is that I can't do live trading with you because anybody can analyze a market that have passed. Okay, so now as a sniper entry trader, your stop loss is below this point. Now this is synthetic trading, volatility index. This is V75. Now you have put your stop loss below this low. Your first take profit can be this high. The second one can be this high. Then sometime as a trader, we have what we call risk reward ratio. Now, how do I know how much I will have made? Now going to this, risk reward ratio is already 2 point something. Now, how much will I lose if the market come down? Now that depends on the lot size you use. Now, in this trading, that is synthetic trading, they have what they call nano loss. Nano lot. It's only on V75. That is 0.001. So in that order, so if you use that, don't use that as a waste. So let's say use 0.005 or 2. Now, what is the point? Your stop loss point is 581. You now say multiply by 581. I mean, you are going to lose $2.9. Let's call it $3 should in case the market actually come down and stop you out. Now, if you get to your reward point, which is 1,380, you are now saying 0.005 multiply by how much? Multiply by 1,380 points. That gives you $6. So you will want to lose average of about $2.9 or almost $3 to make about $7. You are realistic. Now, as a trader, at this point, you have entered probably one or two positions with this lot size. Now, the market now came down. Look at it. Market pull back here. You probably will have stuck another position and it's going. Your stop loss probably will be below this swing. Not this here, this swing. The market continue. So it can be dull at a point and you see what it did again. And then you are still waiting. Perhaps you are not free to add another position. You want it to break this. This pullback will have been your next entry again, right? And then your stop loss will be below this immediate swing. Now, if we go to 5 minutes, you will see the structure properly. Okay. So while we go to lower time frame is to identify a sniper entry position. So you can see now. So if you look at it now, you will see that our entry, the first entry that was here. So why I always take 2-3 positions so that I can have the first take profit and I still have like the second take profit, right? So that when I'm riding that market, I can be stacking in more positions while the old position is still on. That means when he was doing all this here, you are finding a new position. Another position was in here. And then you can see the market continue to move up, right? You see that when we came, it was pulling back here, which will have been your entry, another entry for you. That's how you start. Now, the advice I give to people is that, so imagine now, let's say we are here. The one you opened before, because you are trailing it, this is 3,300. So 3,300, and you still have that just one position, right? On. Just one position on. So 3,300 multiplied by 0.005. That's $16, right? No, as a scalper or day trader who probably don't have much fun. If you have much fun, that's not what you will do. You may do like 0.05 times maybe like 5 positions, right? Or sometime 0.00, no, 0.01, maybe 0.01. So 1,300, all right, 3,300 will have been like this, all right? So you calculate the point, 3,300 multiplied by 0.01. That's about $33. And you have like 5 positions multiplied by 5. That's $165. So now, so imagine, because you have done your homework, okay? So imagine you have it this way. That is 5,000 something. It's going to get to that price. Just understand that. You may get there and even surpass it to continue to go. But your own target for the day is that once you do this, you are good, because you can get to this point and now start reversing, right? You see another reversal point that could be. Now, most times, those of you on our forum, you see that when I sent a signal, what I normally do, you see me, I put a stick like this. You will be wondering, what is this stick all about? So you see me, I'll put stick like this. Anywhere you see me, I put this stick, this line, I'm saying take profit. So I don't have enough time to start writing TP1, TP2. All of those points, you see me putting these ticks. They are what? Take profit zone. Right? So maybe to the last point. Now, another thing you need to understand is that when you buy into any of those trades, you heard us sometimes we said, now that TP1 has hit, maybe TP1 hit here or here, we now say, now that TP1 has hit, adjust stop loss. We are telling you to take your stop loss from normal stop loss to above where you entered from. That is, we say take stop loss SL above BE. That is, take your stop loss above break even. So that if the market eventually turn back, you won't be hurt. You will only be stopped out with little profit. And that's exactly what we do when it has to do with this. So all instruments are the same. So you can see now this market in 5 minutes is an uptrend. How do you know? This is a low, this is a high, this is a low, this is a high, a low, a high, right? A low, So now another high, another low, another high, another low. Now another high is being created now. So you now know that, okay, it's creating higher high and higher low, higher high. That's an uptrend. Downtrend is creating a higher high and a lower high and a lower low. A lower high, a lower low, a lower high, lower low. That is, this was high before, this is now low, this is high but lower than this. Now, this is low, another low, lower than this, right? This is, okay, so this is high, and this is low, this is lower than. So in that order, you just make to understand. Then if it's uptrend, this is low, this is high, this is low or higher than. You now have a higher high and higher low. Okay. Why this? You have a lower high and lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So that's how you trade and make profit. Don't give yourself unnecessary stress. Oh, gold is still struggling. What's going on? So we're in positions on gold. It has already gotten to 19. Still okay. So that's just a bit a pullback, for instance. So you can see now this was a signal we sent out, and not even the market was here, and sometime I scalp if I have the time. I will said we are waiting for the market to return down to this point so that we can find an entry before eventually an entry was entered. And now we're in profit, right? Then, but it's pulling back. Do you need to fear? No. The stop loss is here. Now, whatever happened, if you drop back here after now, continue. So that's one other thing about trading. Most time people just jitter unnecessarily. You'll be jilting because the market is shaking. Market will not just go up straight up. No. Market will go up and push back and go up and push back and go up and push back. And that's what make it market. It won't just be straight away. Oh my goodness. See this. This is the trade we make money today. And now it has presented another opportunity. I was telling one of my mentees that was with me when we were trading this, I was telling him that if I was not just riding the market, I would have pushed in more money and I would have made much money. I would have done, I was targeting to make $2,000 in one trade. But I was later when I saw here, you see, I marked this point. Here was a liquidity. Came here, when he grabbed the liquidity, swapped back up. That's a sign that it was going to reverse. And I will have been in. And I told him, I said, if you go to 5 minutes, you will have seen that move massively. And eventually, will have been in the trade and to ride back. And you see that this market, what's going on, is riding back up, probably back to this high again. And that's going to be massive. If I go to 1 minute, I told him, I said, you will have find a faster entry, at 1 minute. So the magic 1 minute does is not about you are trading in 1 minute. You are looking for earlier entry, but you must have an idea of what the hell is happening, right? Now look at this. Look at this. So this is 1 minute. This is so now if I borrow the SMC people or ICT traders, so they'll tell you now that this is 1 minute, right? This market had come down, crashing down, and here we have a bit of what? Consolidation. So this is what they call accumulation. And this accumulation they call, because that was what I was telling the fellow. Now, let me mark this point now. So let's mark here. Okay. So I've marked here now. So let's see something. Let's see something very quickly. Oh my word. Now, this is why I tell people, I say, if you're a real trader, you can't have time for unnecessary thing, because the time you want to trade, you take more of strategy, calculation, and all of that. So let's take this. Or even take it, you can even take it to this week, whichever way. Okay. So now this is what happened. The market was doing the accumulation in between. And what happened? Yeah, there was a kind of push down candle, which they call it manipulation. All right. So they manipulate the market, that is, and then manipulation to liquidate. So accumulation, manipulation, or liquidation, right? And then market return and it took out this now, and the next pullback is actually your entry. But for somebody who is trading the coin and know this point was already a demand zone, may probably, as the market just returned here, is going to find an entry and put a stop loss below here. Sometimes if you are there live doing nothing, you probably may not even put any stop loss. You have found a 2, 1 or 2, 3 entry, and then you're targeting. Then you'll be going to targeting here. And the market do. So as it's doing what it was doing, then at this point, you will have been adjusting your stop loss. And then that's what you have here now. What happened? The market, the next thing is that is to break out that point now. And once you break out that point, you're going to have the market bullish back more, and then people are making profit. So irrespective of the instrument, is the same style we use in trading it. So we just need to understand how the market actually moves. That's why ICT people say, ICT trainers or educators, right, or mentors said, market move in 3 ways. The market move by accumulation, right, manipulation, and distribution. AMD, accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. How? That the market will probably, if it's coming from up here, it goes sideways. After the sideways, right, you want it to push down and return again. So that's it. So if us either it's coming from a distribution and get to a point, accumulate, and then manipulate, and then return again and distribute. So either way. So you can see the market first, bam, bam, bam. So that's what they always say. Say it moves in 3 ways. Trend, sideways, trend, and all of that. So that's one of the things you need to understand. So we make money here. We trade both crypto. Then another fantastic platform we trade Steve Volatility Index is on WellTrade. All right. So in WellTrade has its own kind of trading view. So you're on our forum. What we want people to do is that you go to WellTrade, you're going to register your name and verify your account, fund your account with reasonable money, maybe $200 or minimum $500. Now, the more good fund you fund, the better trade opportunity you have. Because if you fund your account with less than 500 or 1,000, there are instruments we cannot allow you to trade on this WellTrade. But it's a very fantastic platform where people make a lot of money. So, but if you are not following instruction, you probably will find it difficult, but you can make a lot of money. Remember, say this is index, trade index there. I hate this particular instrument. I don't like it. Even though I mark it out, find an entry, I hate this guy. Can mess up. So someone will say, oh, so instrument can mess up. I was checking a lot of instrument that I was to trade today, but I was tired. I was busy with other things. And of course, so when you register, we have a free signal forum that can help you. Yeah, I think I was selling this for sale today or something. Yeah. I saw that here. So, okay, I think 20. I was telling some persons to buy 20. So once you register on WellTrade link, fund your account, you chat out with me, then you're going to be added to the forum where you get signal both on WhatsApp and Telegram. So on the WhatsApp, you have frequent daily signals. In fact, there's a challenge that is being run now. You can join, fund your account specially. You can create another MT5 on your account where you put your main fund and the challenge money. Maybe I think $50. They say they want to take it to $500 in a month. And I think progressively they are moving now. Very, very fantastic. It's still in our ecosystem. All right, that you're doing that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic, and this is how money is made in this space. So building a career. So I've told you that you can be a part-time trader, all right, or you can be a full-time career trader. So side hustle trader and then full-time career trader. For do full-time career trader, you have to be meticulous and of course learn more than what I'm saying. All right. what am I saying? Some of those strategy, you have to learn more how to build up more skill to be highly professional, and then so that you can build up your portfolio. Right? For side hustle, you can just subscribe for forum. And that I need to say too about people who always want signal. Now, signal is good, but if you have basics, you will maximize signal. But if you do not have basics, signal too can destroy you. Okay? Because you'll be waiting on signal. Signal will have changed move while you are still saying, no, they say I should buy. I'm still buying. Oh, I'm still buying, and all of that. Those are the things you must understand when it has to do with signal. So that's why we encourage people to pay attention to basic learning and so that you can maximize the space. All right. So you can see I've given you a lot of opportunity that you can make money. So trade to make money, build your career, in global financial market. We'll talk about investing on another video. Maybe my next video, you'll see I'll talk much about affiliate marketing or affiliate rebate system, where you can make money, not doing network marketing per se, but affiliate. You use a platform you recommend for people. So you are not coercing them to buy a product or a supplement. You are not wooing them. But you're telling them, use this platform, make your money. Don't give me your money, whatever. And then you make money. And of course, you pay fee, transaction fee on those platforms. So it's from those fees that the company decided to share with me. And people are making a lot of money. I know somebody is making about $500 on rebate on rebate on what's it called, on CoinW, and on WebTrade. I know somebody is making $1,000 in a day, and not Ponzi scheme. But as people are trading, and of course he find it pleasure to put them through and add up maybe more signal for them to trade, and that makes a lot of sense. Right. So this is trading. I'm just giving you building a trade career in global financial market with trading. So guys, let's work out to build ourselves and we can make money. Now, additionally, what I'll tell you that we're starting a lot of training presentations on our forum starting from next week. So those timetable will be given on our group. On any of our group, you can chat and then you see those messages. Thank you very much, everyone. Love you guys. You're watching on Facebook, wherever you are connected from. So this is how you can maximize opportunity. I'm surprised. Fresco stock 783 naira, guys. I don't know. I like dollars. Come on, this is something else, guys. 783 naira per share. 2023, I was telling some people to buy this share at 117 naira. Man, this is amazing. Thank you very much, everyone. You have a nice time. Bye.